to talk about God's perfect will versus his permissive will. So there's a lot I got to unpack in this video, so stay tuned. An example of God's perfect will is your health to prosper, your finances to prosper, your relationships to prosper, your life to prosper. Like, that's God's perfect will for your life. But his permissive will happens when we move off of our free will. Okay, so for an example, God is like, okay, this guy you talking to, he mean you no good. He gonna try to get you pregnant. He's gonna mess your credit up. He gonna mess your business up. He gonna do all this stuff, and it's gonna break your heart. So in the talking stage, I need you to set boundaries and ultimately cut this person off, because this is not the perfect will I have for your life. Okay, but because of free will, we'll say, nah, I can change him. I can make him a better man. I can fix his credit. I can help him build his life up. So I'm going to entertain this relationship, and I'm going to dig deeper in it. Even though I know this ain't what God initially wanted for me, I'm going to pray that God change this man. Okay? So what happens now, the person that you entered into a serious relationship with, they don't have a surrendered life to God. They don't have a prayer life. They don't even love God. So there's no way they could love you. And now they have motives. They have agendas. They see that there's a glow about you. There's something different about you. There's something special about you. But all it is that God's hand in protection and blessings is on your life, and they are attracted to the light that you carry, right? This is going to get deep. So there's a transfer that begins to happen. When y'all connect, all the goodness that flows to you and the blessings that flows to you and the favor, it begins to transfer to them, right? So their life begin to prosper because they with you, right? But then they transfer all their negative baggage, all their, where they can't prosper. Now you're being hit. Now your money funny. Now you ain't got no peace. Now there's a transfer that's happening, right? And when you try to break up with them, they begging you back because they like, all this good is happening to me because I'm with you. And then you're like, but I ain't got no peace because I'm with you. I can't prosper, I'm with you. I'm being held back because I'm with you. So now you're in bondage, and you're begging God, Lord, free me from the shackles that surround me. This is what we call God's permissive will. Okay, he didn't want you to fall in love with this person. He didn't want you to build this person up. He didn't want you to entertain this person. But because you decided to do that, okay, now you've entered into another realm. Okay, let's go deeper. So now you've entered into a soul tie, a covenant agreement. Okay, and now you need God to break these chains, because you don't know how to let go. You don't know how to block them and really be done. You don't know how to and let's just say some of you created a baby with them, and you can't technically just block them because you have a child with them. The blessings that God once had for you, now they have to be put on the back burner. Okay, you were supposed to hit 6 figures in your business, but now you filing for bankruptcy because you're outside of his will. Hair business was supposed to go to another level. Your restaurant business was supposed to have multi-franchises. Your tax business was supposed to be a multi-million-dollar business. But because you got out of God's will, you blocked your blessings. You delayed your blessings. The Bible says in Proverbs, it says people ruin their own lives by their own foolishness and then get angry at the Lord. You did this to yourself. God didn't do this to you. Your haters didn't do this to you. Your own decisions did this to you, right? But guess what? But God is so faithful that even in your mess, even though you strayed away, if you call on him, if you trust him, he'll pull you up out of that dark place. Oh my God, I just felt something right there. Hold on. The Bible says that God is married to the backsliders. He loves you. There's nothing you can do to stop that, right? But see, check this out. Now I got to get back in God's perfect will, because there are benefits with being in his will. Okay, so there's favor that hits your life. There's elevation. There's blessings that hit your life. And you know, you could have somebody doing the same business that you're doing, but yours take off completely because I really have a relationship with God. See, this thing ain't superficial. Like, I got a real prayer life. You know what I'm saying? I really talk to God. When God tell me to let people go and walk away from relationships, like, I really do that in real life. And so because of my obedience, it comes with blessings. It comes with benefits, right? We want to get into God's perfect will because we want to receive his blessings, his favor, another level, another dimension, right? I mean, because even when you're in his permissive will, he still bless you. He woke you up this morning. He put food on your table. He made sure you had enough money to pay your bills. I mean, you want to be blessed like that? See, I want crazy blessings. I want my blessings to be so like out this world. People be like, oh my God, that's Anissa. God did that for her. God, hold on, he showed out for her like that. Question is this: what type of blessings you want? You want the I barely made it blessings, or you want the pressed down, shaking together, and running over so much that I don't got room enough to receive it? What type of blessings you want? Them type of blessings require a surrendered life. That requires a level of obedience. That requires you not gossiping about people. That requires you removing yourself out of toxic situations and still loving and genuinely praying for the person who hurt you. That comes with a different set of belief systems. So our true desire, it shouldn't be I want to be rich, I want to be married, I want a bunch of kids. Our true desire is I want to be in your perfect will, because in your presence there's fullness of joy. In your presence, in your will, I receive the desires of my heart. My appetite is filled. So it shouldn't be I want the things of this world, because you can get that and still miss God. You can get that and still feel empty. You can get that and still be lost. I want his perfect will. And that's what should be on your prayer list. The joy of the Lord is my strength. My strength don't come from my bank account, my possessions, my relationships, my businesses. My strength comes from me being in his perfect will. I know it may look like I'm alone, but I promise you I'm surrounded by angels. I promise you God is with me. I promise you his favor is on my life. So I want to encourage y'all, be in his perfect will.